Let's talk about the Nasdaq 100. It took a hit yesterday and did unfortunately trade below my trend-defining level. The reason for this? A lawsuit against Facebook. Let's talk a bit about that, and let's also talk a little bit about the levels we need to watch. Alright, so it's actually quite straightforward. You have the US government and a coalition of 48 different states and districts have filed lawsuits against Facebook. So it's like an antitrust offensive. And, this is something they've done in the past. Like, this is something they've done many times in the past when they think a company is too powerful. Effectively, the top 4 social media companies in the world are under Facebook's control. And they're pushing for Facebook to sell WhatsApp and Instagram. That's what people are saying. Analysts are specialists on this. Of course, they obviously want to monetize it. And it's a bit tricky because you have, for example, the Chinese app called WeChat, which offers chat messages. You can pay with it, and you can do video calls. You can do a bunch of stuff that today we can't. And I think on WhatsApp, I think Facebook was supposed to implement something, payments in Brazil, and it would have been amazing, But obviously, when you have this big network, you can do a bunch of stuff, and I think that's what people are worried about. And that is obviously knocking off the value of the Nasdaq 100. And that, unfortunately, ruined the pattern we were working with. So you might remember we talked about an ascending triangle pattern in the Nasdaq 100. And the idea was that, we traded above here and we could go much higher. And that pushed the price back into the pattern now. And on a daily basis, we might still be able to move back up from here. There's a few other levels. This whole area here is super interesting, right? This area here is super interesting. Trade above that and we could ultimately go higher. But we're seeing a bit of problems of follow through, not just here, but if you look at things like the Dow Jones is sort of stuck trying to trade higher, but really refuses. Like, this is the Dow Jones. You can see it pushed upwards and then down and then up and then down, and trying to leave this area, but it really struggles. So we need to be a bit careful here. I think what's going to happen with the Dow Jones, but also with the Nasdaq 100, is that we're probably going to have a bit some consolidation. It wouldn't surprise me in a few, maybe a week or two from now, that this market would be in a situation where we could, for example, be trapped in a different pattern, which would be like some sort of a rectangle, just like that, and then we can go bullish or bearish. I think that's what's happening now in the Dow Jones. We continue to buy, and the idea has been to buy, and you should be up a bit here. And with the Nasdaq 100, I would give this a bit of a rest. I would give this a bit of a break over the next few days, because it could be that we need to go a bit lower, and I don't think it's gonna slide aggressively lower. I mean, we have some support down here at 11,800, so maybe we'll go down to 12,127 and then go up and then go down. But I think somewhere here we'll have a bit of a sideways price action, and then we can probably push. What if I'm wrong then? Well, if we just go up and then go down and then go up, again, it's going to be a situation where we have a bit of a rectangle price action, and then we could probably go bullish on the break. Can we sell? Of course we can sell, but I wouldn't be selling this market right here, right now, because we're dealing with a situation where you're dealing with an uptrend. And you don't really want to go short against an uptrend unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, there are some people out there that are like amazing at this, and they always try to go short. And obviously, the odds for making money on such a move has improved. No question about that.